Where am I?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to an exciting edition of Bad Boy Crimes. We got Arthur, and before Arthur is allowed to speak, I'm going to ask a question to the audience.
Okay.
Arthur, what the fuck?
God damn it. You had one rule.
I was very clear about it.
I thought you'd be happy to know that I was fine with that.
Clearly not.
Don't talk to me right now. I'm eating. All right? I don't want to be talking.
Okay, then shut the fuck up. I was doing
I wish I could!
I was doing that to cover for the fact that you were eating. Jesus Christ.
I just got Diet Coke up my nose. Oh, no.
Welcome to Food Brewery, the food month of the True Crime Podcast. And here's a question about food. Why aren't commercials for restaurants or food products more like how it's made? Like you look at like a Prego or something, an ad will be like, just like your Noni used to make, and there's a 95-year-old Italian woman with like a giant pot. She's like lovingly mixing in spices and stuff. But in reality, like if you watch how it's made, it's like a truck dumps a metric ton of tomatoes into a grinder, and then a robot dices exactly the correct amount of garlic for that real ragu taste that it's known for.
And then your grandma mixes it with a big spoon.
It's true.
They still have the grandma. She's just not doing as much.
Yeah.
She's just your actual grandma. They have
Actually,
camera.
it's the corpse of the original grandma that they just have, animatronic into.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, exactly.
Weekend at No-No's.
That's what I called my grandfather. No. Well,
Nice.
I mean, because it's Italian.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
That's why I chose spaghetti sauce.
Thank you. You want to be inclusive.
Yeah, we have an Italian co-host.
That's me. But yeah, the reason why they don't do that is because that would suck.
It would kind of suck, but I think we would get used to it and we would learn to appreciate it.
I'd rather just watch how it's made. Is that
Like
still
when you
on
see
the
a
air?
glue commercial and there's a truck that dumps a metric ton of horses.
Yeah, I would love that.
And then it's like Elmer's, pretty good for crafts. Macaroni pictures.
Your grandma operating the industrial grinder, tearing apart the cow's bones.
Dude, How It's Made just has a YouTube channel where they just are posting.
Yeah. They're high.
It's still going, man. It's still going.
I
Apparently.
could watch it forever. It's a Canadian show.
It is.
You can tell by how shitty it looks. But it is.
You're so negative about Canada's rich film history. Produced some of the greatest documentaries of all time. Can I name one? No.
The Good Doctor, great Canadian documentary.
How good is that doc? He's good at fucking, apparently.
I wouldn't know.
It's a subplot in like every episode. It's just like, there's
What
the
about-
A plot where there's like a medical emergency happening, and the B plot is the good doctor like, I think I'm going to have sex with my girlfriend. And that's literally every episode, and it's hilarious.
So if that's the subplot, what's the Dom plot? You know what I mean? You got the A plot, the BDSM plot. Look, we can cut all this.
No, it's staying in. I'm just
The C plot. The C is for cuckoldry.
Yeah.
I didn't know that show was Canadian. I thought the guy was just autistic.
No, that's just how people are in Canada.
he's not very polite though.
That's the
autism.
That's the autism.
Everything else is Canadian. Got it.
Yeah. If you ever see a rude Canadian, then you've just diagnosed them.
The theme song for that is also kind of a banger. It like kind of gets you hyped up for the good dog. I'm just saying you should.
Yeah, I made
folks.
it.
Yeah. Yep. SoundCloud.com/Skillshy Monster.
Yep.
Yeah. No, check out the theme and maybe watch some of the Good Doctor. It's not an ad for ABC or Canada, but just old coach recommendation. It's pretty fine. It's something to watch after The Bachelor or Bachelorette.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many shows. There's like infinity shows about.
Yeah, there are a lot of shows, man.
There's some. I haven't finished a sentence.
What a time to be alive.
I'm gonna.
Euphoria is a show.
That's true. There are like infinity shows. One of the infinity. There are infinity shows about like 100 people can't find love, so they're all fighting to date one girl, or like. And this one's a millionaire, and then it turns out he's not a millionaire, and then, like this one is bisexual, and that's cool.
That's Tila Tequila.
That is Tila Tequila.
Tila Tequila shot
Tornado
of love.
TN.
I was referencing
actually.
the show, not the person, because I know that's not
Tornado TN, the star of Tila Tequila's Shot of Love.
Yeah.
And it's like, how many are there? More than 10 instances of people who remain together after being on one of those shows? Of all the infinity shows that exist? If not, I think we need to stop them. I'm gonna put it on my new website, Kickstopper. I will pay you to stop this project. And also on Kickstopper.com, Bad Boy Crimes. Pay me and I will stop.
So it's a website for ransoms.
Yeah. But it's like only with art projects. It's like this doesn't need to exist in the world, and I will contribute towards that happening.
Right, like a rich man's baby.
Yeah.
The ultimate art project.
Exactly. A Texas politician's infant.
Sorry, I went to just double check to see.
You stop that by kicking.
If our friend Tornado, because we're on a first name basis with Tornado, or perhaps also known as Mrs. Jesus Christ, if she's still posting on YouTube.
Yeah, she did get married to Jesus.
She is married to Jesus, but she absolutely is still posting.
Oh yeah. She posts like 4 times a day, right?
Arguably more than that.
Did she ever change her tune about Hitler?
I remains to be seen.
Yeah,
she posted an hour ago.
Yeah, yeah, it's rough. I mean, someone should do a documentary about her.
This is great. Honestly, I don't know anything about this, but I almost killed this group of teenagers today. All caps, 3 crying laughing emojis, and the thumbnail, she's just wearing cheetah print and giant sunglasses. That video is 1 minute long.
It's like she posts like TikToks, like it's TikTok length content, but only I don't know if she has a TikTok, but it's just on YouTube, and it's all very mentally ill. No one should post that many YouTube videos in a day. Yeah, especially if your name's Mrs. Jesus Christ, because I don't think it's very Christ-like to be posting just in general.
That ain't Christ-like. My neighbor's demon child got stabbed in her vagina trying to fight me. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, that's funny.
That's like Dark Souls.
I guess, yeah.
Or that's more like Bloodborne. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. That apology was specifically for you, Arthur.
Help, I've been unemployed since I was 16 years old.
No, that's just not true.
You got a TV show.
Yeah.
That's a big job.
That's a lot of responsibility. Yeah.
You're the star of a show for 2 seasons.
You had to give someone a shot of love. Of love?
I believe it's shot of love.
Yeah, but like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. Speaking of shot of love, I'm going to go into my crime because this is a perfect transition.
Is this a Valentine's Day crime?
Do not be saying that right now. You know what my crime is. You should not be suggesting this.
I mean, honestly, you did tell me what your crime was before, like multiple times before we started recording. In one ear, out the other. I immediately forgot.
Sorry to the repeat fans. I will be talking about Alligator Man next week. This one came up. This is new. This is in the ether right now. Next week I'll be doing Alligator Man. It's horrific. It's horrific stuff. Anyway, this one, shot of love. I don't even like that I'm doing that. Anyway, so this teacher, as of February 15th.
Oh, that was a good transition now that I'm remembering.
Yeah. February 15th, this article came out. Teacher sentenced after lacing cupcakes with her husband's sperm and feeding them to her students. Arthur, any initial thoughts?
So then she committed a crime afterward? She did something really cool, and then... I'm a guy who cannot distinguish, who like is still in that kind of early 2000s mentality of like, oh yeah, that guy had sex with his teacher. I don't distinguish between anything sexual.
That guy ate his teacher's husband's cum. Nice, dude. Welcome to adulthood.
Try to high five everyone in the room.
Well, that's a lot of high fiving because they all ate it.
Yeah,
we're all just high fiving each other.
It's
forever.
Like 32 high fives. Cynthia Perkins pled guilty to disturbing child sex crimes, including lacing cupcakes with her husband's sperm before feeding them to her.
Oh, she did other things?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what are the other things?
Well, just you wait. 41 years in prison after taking a plea deal on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's testifying against her ex-husband.
Oh. Is she claiming that like he was the real mastermind, the man behind the man? He's like, I'm going to come into these cupcakes and you're going to feed them to your students and you're all going to like it. Is that what he was saying?
I don't know.
I don't want to be a misandrist, but it's kind of hard for me to imagine that happening for any other reason than exactly what you've described.
Yeah, it does seem weird for the woman to initiate that.
Yeah, I was saying that as a joke, and now I'm like, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Some girls be like that, man. Some girls are freaky.
It's true. Carla Homolka, doxed. So he was...
Treasure.
Yep.
I'm sorry, continue.
So he was at the time, this actually happened in 2019, apparently, but it just came out. I don't know how crime news works. He was at the time working as Livingston Parish Sheriff's deputy. And our good friend Cynthia, initially, Cynthia.
Shout out 22 Jump Street.
What a great film.
What a great film, yeah.
Channing Tatum's acting in that scene is, I think, the best of his career. His suggestions for the improv, just dead-eyed.
He's a good man.
Those are 21 and 22 Jump Street, very funny movies. Some of the last funny movies ever made.
I agree. Ice Cube did great. Anyway, she protested her innocence to 72 charges for various sex crimes. And now she is pleading guilty to producing child pornography, second-degree rape, and mingling harmful substances, which is, I suppose, the Cupcakes charge.
How do you do second-degree rape?
I was Googling that. I was like, I don't know what second-degree rape is.
It's kind of it's self-defense. Okay.
It's okay to rape as long as it's in self-defense. That's if someone's trying to murder you and you rape them, fair game.
It's a wash. Yeah. Oh no.
Wow. And this was a Canadian crime, right? I apologize for not.
No. This
would never happen in Canada.
This is Louisiana.
Yeah, that tracks.
Wow. Yeah.
41 years just for feeding some children some cum. I am now a prison abolitionist.
All right. You live with that.
Oh, so is second degree rape, because I just Googled, is that when it's like, it's not like by force per se, but like by like the consent,
heavy coercion or trickery?
Some deceptions.
I hate when there's shenanigans involved in consent.
It's bad. You gotta always have unshenaniganed consent. That's another coach tip.
Ideally, you want enthusiasm.
That is true, but sometimes it's like you're just like, yeah, I guess we can fuck. Sure, that's consent. I wouldn't say it's enthusiastic, and maybe you should feel bad if that's the answer you get, but it's fine, So
I thought I thought this was the end of the article, but there was just an ad in the middle, and the first sentence is after the ad is there were also charges relating to a dog. They don't extrapolate.
Okay, so I now think she was the one who came up with the cum cake idea. Right? I mean, because she's doing all this other weird shit. I don't think the husband is making... If anything, the husband's like, you're fucking insane. I'm divorcing you. Because you had, I guess, sex with your students. I'm assuming that's what is being implied by the second degree rape thing. And then also, if there's a dog involved, did she fuck a dog? This is really bad. Yeah. Also, to be clear about earlier, I've been the one to give the not enthused consent before. I always get enthusiastic consent.
I have some friends who work at ABC and Disney, and I'm hoping that we can have this episode placed in their vault next to Song of the South, never to be released.
I didn't realize that you were friends with Bob Iger. Can I have his number?
He's not in on Disney anymore. No,
I just want to talk to Bob Iger.
I want to talk to Michael Eisner. Now, he's the real interesting character. He should be on this podcast, and also we talk about every dumb decision. All right. Well, I wanted to talk about fucking theme park shit, but I guess not. No, sorry. We're sorry. I binged all of Defunct Land in like a month.
I'm only friends with Walt Disney, Oswald the Rabbit, and Sora.
Yes, Sora Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Arthur, did you see the fucking planned communities that Disney is sort of involved in?
No, I know. Well, in like Florida.
No. They're making some in California that it's basically going to be like Walt Disney's original plan for Epcot, which we've all watched that video, and then but they're doing that in I don't know, LA or something, I guess, which is so fucked.
It didn't seem like it worked out that well when they like tried a mini version of it.
That's why it's called Defunct Land, if you think about it.
I can't wait for my close personal friend Kevin Perjurer to make a video on this. Maybe we'll have him on the podcast. Talk about some Disney crimes.
He really cracked the code of making it slightly less lame to be obsessed with Disneyland.
That is, true. Well, I don't know, because it's like being a Disney adult sucks, but I can understand.
It's a Disney adult for adults.
It's like
being adults adult.
Most Disney adults are for kids, right?
It makes
It's kind of like okay, a classic Disney adult is like ketchup, and he is like mustard. You're like, yeah, you have to be like a little bit older to appreciate it.
I don't like mustard.
Yeah, me neither.
No, but like
Mustard
I think
is
there's
disgusting.
I was trying to steal mustard liking valor.
no. Well, that's not the only valor you steal.
Filthy uniform.
But like, I think there's something that appeals to the autistic sensibilities of at least me and probably other people about all the logistical bullshit behind theme park stuff. Like, I think that is actually genuinely interesting. But I could care less, like if it's Disney specific. Why are you pulling out chopsticks?
As subtly referencing the valor that you steal.
If people say I'm Chinese, perception's reality. So, to some people I am. I'm not stealing valor. I'm at least to them I'm not.
Some days you're Chinese, some days you're not.
Some days, yeah. Some days I'm half Japanese, half Mexican, according to my college roommate. I don't totally get that one. That was like a really specific stab in the dark for a minute.
No, I kind of get that.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing some just internal phrenology, and I'm seeing that.
Okay. Sick. That's why I love Japan so much, I guess.
Because you were born there.
And Taco Bell. I'm kidding.
You were also born in Taco Bell.
God, how
born
great
in a Taco Bell in Japan.
In the Japanese airport.
Ooh. I bet, does Japan have Taco Bell? I bet they got some wild shit there.
Oh, yeah.
This is food boy crimes.
Food brewery.
Bell,
going
Japan.
strong.
Hell yeah. They're going to have some wild stuff. They're going to have some fucking teriyaki tacos, dude.
I'm going to tacobell.co.jp right now.
Oh, they have a crunch wrap with crispy chicken in it. So that's that's not actually that good.
Let's go to Japan.
The burrito that looks so fucking good. That looks like it would kill you, but it looks really tasty.
I hope it does kill me.
Same.
With a knife.
Some very cheap tickets to Tokyo in April. It sounds
okay.
What days?
I don't remember, but also I looked it up, and both Kratom and Adderall are illegal there, so I can't go.
Adderall's illegal?
Yeah, it's very illegal there. Apparently, you can't even if you have a prescription, you just can't bring it.
You'll be fine.
It's whack.
No, I won't.
Yeah, but think about you could go to a Kirby pop-up cafe. That would be fun.
You could get a cheesy core burrito.
A cheesy core burrito. We could go to Disneyland Tokyo, which looks fucking sick.
Then we'll be the Disney adults for teenagers.
No, but it's different if you go. It's different if you're going to the one in Japan. Then it just makes you a weeb. We could find From Software and be like, "Hi."
Oh, that would be cool. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm in. But I'm going to be really tired and grumpy the whole time. But as long
Perfect.
as we're all fine with that and refuse to acknowledge it, then let's go on a tour.
Yeah, let's exactly. I think we could do a vlog.
Yeah. The
And
one
all
and
fans
only
would love it.
The one and only BBC vlog. Us three go to Japan,
Yeah.
get Taco Bell,
And then leave.
fail to find From Software Studios, and then go home.
We find the Taco Bell in the airport. We get spoiled. And can decide to leave when we don't also find From Software in the airport.
We do have to go to the Universal Studios Mario theme park, though. That looks kind of fucking cool. You know?
Do they have fast passes there?
Oh yeah, there's gotta be fast passes.
The history of fast passes. Do you have an hour and 40 minutes?
Oh boy, do I.
Oh man. Actually, you know what? Japanese Taco Bell, other than the beefy core or the cheesy core burrito, kind of not that exciting. Do they have Wendy's in Taco? Or do they have Wendy's in Taco? Do they have Wendy's in Japan?
There's Wendy's and Taco Bell. I am going to return momentarily. You two banter amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Okay, so
Hello.
we can take this opportunity to talk about Elden Ring.
Yeah, sick. All right. This is what we've both been waiting for. We had secret Instagram DMs where we're like, we're just going to talk about video games the whole time. He. He's looking a little. Where is he going with cans? I thought he said he didn't have. Are they going to the fridge? Are they warm? Anyway,
Skillshy just gave he doesn't have his headphones on, so I don't think he can hear us. But he gave a quizzical look to the camera, picked up two cans of something, then stepped out of the room.
Because is he back for real? We didn't even talk about Elden Ring.
I blew it. I wasted it.
It's fine. It's going to be fun.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I'm editing all that out.
No.
I don't agree with anything that was said.
We said really only truthful things, actually.
I believe it, and I don't agree with anything.
All right.
I believe that there was a possibility that somebody was rude to me.
No, we weren't rude. We'll
see.
Oh, they have a junior teriyaki cheeseburger at Wendy's in Japan.
I'm in.
Wendy's First Kitchen is what it's called. They have a shop? Oh, this is all in Japanese. I don't know what any of this is.
Can we get some Wendy's merch from Japan?
Well, that's why I hit shop, and I couldn't. They have pasta at Wendy's?
Impossible.
What the fuck is this? Is insane. This menu is. They have ramen style soy cream pasta with spinach and ham.
Interesting.
Beef cheek meat cream spaghetti. Not spaghetti, just spaghetti.
Spaghetti. I mean, they're hip with it.
It's a Tim and Eric tie-in.
That's exactly what I was thinking. But they have two other spaghetti dishes that are called spaghetti. Why is that one just spaghetti? What are they doing in Japan? I don't get it.
It's slightly discounted, so they charge by the letter.
And I think it is. Actually, no, it's more expensive than the other two.
Well,
yeah. So
you get what you pay for.
If you're in Japan, you go to Wendy's, check out some pasta dishes, and then are they good? Probably not. But let us know.
Now I'm going down a rabbit hole of fast food merchandise.
Oh, I was in that rabbit hole earlier this week because I was like, I decided I wanted some new shirts. I was going through Redbubble, and I was like, it'd be cool to have like a nice Taco Bell shirt, but then you can't search for Taco Bell on Redbubble specifically because I guess Taco Bell's like
corporation.
But you could like look up Baja Blast, and then you'll get a bunch of Baja Blast shit or Taco Bell adjacent shit. Wow, we're only 27 minutes and 40 seconds late for that. Thank you.
Look, I had to deliver one to my wife. So I got one for myself.
You had to?
She requested it, and I in my opinion, if
she was
your wife
working.
requests, she is working, but she is in the next room.
She didn't get to hear about our lovely conversation about your crime, which frankly we should not discuss any further. We should edit out a lot of that.
If you do the editing,
I'm not doing
we will. Me neither. I am looking at $70 pajamas from Sonic.
Like the fast food company.
Yeah. My car.
Sonic onesie, like
here's a good shirt. My car is my favorite dining room. It's pretty good.
Do they have a shirt of those two Sonic commercial guys who aren't on the commercials anymore? Like a shirt of those two guys making out. I think that would rule.
I bet you think that would rule.
Yeah, because I love the gays.
I bet you do.
I did.
They're great.
Yeah,
I didn't even realize that we were talking about homosexuality. I was saying that because it's old, it's outdated, and you have no style, no drip, absolutely zero swag.
You mean my PlayStation shirt isn't cool?
That's the one exception.
I should have said it on a different day when you were wearing something that sucked.
And not the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen.
I got this at GameStop for free, so
I'm wearing the starting shirt from Cyberpunk 2077.
that rules.
Thank you.
Apparently, that game is also good now.
I did hear
fine.
that it's better.
All right.
The PS5
I don't know if it's
upgrade
good.
helps a lot.
Can't wait for that PS5 upgrade for Grand Theft Auto Online. So I
Can't wait for that PS5 upgrade for
play the same game I've been playing
my
for
mental health.
8 years. Yeah, I'm getting. Oh,
Yo, these Pizza Hut Nikes are actually so fire.
What
for real?
website are you on?
Is this a Pizza Hut website?
Hang on, they're pie top sneakers.
Why can't you answer my question?
I'm on foodandwine.com, okay?
That's not what I expected.
Oh, I literally went to pizzahutshop.com/password, and then they said, we're cooking up something good. Check back later. Sounds like they're going to have a merch store because it's cool to have merch.
It is cool to have merch.
The Taco Bell merch site has some pretty sick fits.
How do I order these pie tops?
I want to buy, Mac Tonight, from McDonald's. He has the head of a moon.
Yeah, he became a white supremacist
He
symbol
did
for a
become,
while.
yeah, but I like him from like vaporwave things. I can't fucking talk, and I was like, I should get a shirt with Mac Tonight on it, and then I was like, or I don't do that.
Okay, hang on. The pie tops are actually sick. First of all, they look like the Red Octobers, but better. They say pizza on them, and they have Bluetooth in them, and you pair it to an app on your phone, and you can order a pizza just with buttons inside your shoes.
What the fuck?
Pretty sick, right?
I think I need this.
Me too.
Dude,
Just order
these
it while you're
are
walking.
fucking cool as hell.
They're cool as hell. The white ones? Ooh, that's fresh, dude.
And you'll be able to order them 2-topping medium pizzas for $6 just by using the button inside the sneakers.
I wasn't going to say the price or the configuration for hashtag ad purposes, but
Well, this also is a 4-year-old product. I doubt you can buy, or is this on eBay? Dude, we need to get a pair of these. I need to get a pair
support
of
the
these.
Patreon so you can buy pie tops.
Hut shoes.
It's on StockX. Let's see. Oh, these are pricey.
Ooh.
Let me tell you, these are pricey.
Okay, so I don't think I'm going to be buying these.
The current asking price for size 12, which is my size, is $3.1 million.
Oh, well, I see some size 10 ones for only $1,400.
Yeah, I see a 1275 sold. But they look fresh as hell. And I want the wheat. Ooh, the wheat? Dude. Oh, these are only 14,000.
I like the little bit you wrote about Mac Tonight.
My secret
Arthur.
bit.
Yeah, we're not going to read it.
My forbidden bit.
But it is, it's just for us. That was funny.
Thank you.
We can't say it, though.
We cannot say it. Let the record show. Arthur, can I borrow $14,000?
If you learn how to say borrow correctly.
Folks,
Don't say
how
it like
bad
that.
is being Canadian? I'll let
yes,
you borrow
yes,
that
of
much
course,
amount
the
of
answer
money
is yes.
if you will play Elden Ring along with myself and Arthur.
Is
Even though it's
that
not a
on the
multiplayer game, but
Nintendo
we could all
Switch?
we could play parallel. We could and then be like, oh, what part are you on? It'd be fun. It'd be a cool little, just be fun to be friends. It's nice.
Yeah, it is fun to be friends, which is why we have this podcast and why we keep inviting Arthur. Arthur has a standing invitation, and he never takes me up on it.
I do if you text me.
Yeah, that's not you taking me up on it. It's me taking you up on it.
Okay, fine.
And you never text me.
On Instagram about it sometime. Well, I've done it once. And it was mostly just to talk about Elden Ring.
I'll do it, but only because I feel bad for my harsh words about your Canadian pronunciation.
It was rude. I have a condition.
Are you a Pabo?
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. For those not in the loop, Pabo is, I guess, Korean for stupid or dumb or idiot.
Yeah.
Which I learned today.
Yeah, we're going to do Hangul from now on.
What's that?
I think it's how you say Korean in Korean. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
I think that's the name of their language.
Some twice
I'm
fan
going to look it up. Hangul is the writing system of the Korean language.
Oh. It sounds like an enemy in a video game. There's like ghouls and they're Hangouls.
What about instead of Hangul, it was Hans Gruber.
Okay, what does that look like?
That's also
Die
a
Hard.
bad guy. That also sounds like a bad guy.
It's the bad guy in Die Hard.
So yeah.
It's Jeremy Irons.
That was a good observation I made.
It was a good observation you made based on a bit that I made to give you that observation.
I wouldn't have made the observation because I'm stupid and
You're a bit Pabo.
I am a bit much like my close personal friend Momo twice. Very Pabo. Her mom also texts me and calls me Pabo after she listens to the podcast, and I'm like, you can say that to me. You cannot tell your daughter that. The context is she used to know English, and then she hit her head, and then she forgot English, and then her mom calls her stupid for that, and that's very sad.
And people quote that as a fun fact about the band.
Fun fact, she's retarded. And I'm like, it's not fun.
It's a little fun.
No, she suffered a traumatic brain injury.
Yeah, it did say that she hit her head so hard she was bleeding, and now she does not know English.
And she's got abs. I mean, she's like night. You know, it's night. Anyway,
English is stored in the blood.
I guess. I mean, everything's stored in the blood if you think about it.
P?
What is... hold on. Ooh, I like those.
I do not.
Those junior
but that's
shoes.
because I do not play footy.
If you can't afford the Pizza Hut shoes, I have provided an alternative.
Mm-hmm. If you can't afford a car, you can alternatively name your daughter Alexis.
Good one. Oh, yeah. Do they got Domino shoes, though, for real?
Domino's does have merch,
Yeah,
but I
they
didn't
have
look
shoes,
at it.
and they're like $60.
Well, hell yeah, I love Domino's, actually.
Yeah. So, fuck Pizza Hut. Get yourself a size 12 pair of Domino shoes. They're not the coolest, but they are Domino shoes.
Yeah, they're actually not fresh.
They're okay. They're fine.
They're like
I would
they're
wear
like
them.
actually zero drip, but
All right, fucking $3,000 streetwear boy.
look, I have a $200 hoodie. That's it.
Is that
Wearing-
hoodie $200?
Shut up.
It does not look like it's worth $200. It
It's
looks
very thick.
it looks like a plain hoodie.
It is a plain hoodie, but it is a nice purple, and it's very thick and warm. And on a legitimate level, it was free. But I did kind of pay $200 for it. But
I like that hoodie. That's a good one, Arthur.
no,
Thank you.
We should all have matching fast food outfits.
I agree
Or like
with that.
we all
Actually,
have a different establishment of which we are
Yeah.
dressed up as, and
That would be
that's
cool.
how we're going around Japan dressed up like that.
Genuinely, there's nothing I would love more than that.
That sounds really fun. Like
it's like when Jackass went to Japan with the panda outfits skateboarding, but it's just us wearing Wendy's hats.
Popeye's
And-
tracksuits.
oh, I want a Popeyes tracksuit so bad.
It's a good
Oh,
color
man.
for a tracksuit.
That would be so sick. Could I get like a orange tracksuit and then just like
I'm a little bit wary of Louisiana food today.
Oh,
Well, if it's fried, it would burn most of the cum out.
Most.
it would just make it really gummy. It would be worse. The mouthfeel would be horrible.
Just leave it on the side as a dip. Put it in a little ketchup packet. Let me do it myself.
You get the Cinnabon Delights at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For real.
you know what I'm going. Wear that, you know.
Yeah, you have that as an outfit. It's like the Lady Gaga meat dress, but it's Cinnabon Delights.
On Seamless, I do tend to check the box for come on the side.
Is Lady Gaga hot? This was a topic of much debate in the Doom Scroll Discord.
I believe that every woman is hot, so.
All right, Arthur, what's your opinion?
What's a real opinion?
Yeah.
Yes, but
Okay.
that is very much in line with my type.
Okay.
I like a big honkin' schnoz.
Sure, yeah.
She goes nude in her documentary and nobody talks about it.
I mean, she was nude for a little bit in A Star Is Born. So,
Isn't that her documentary?
dude, in many ways, I'm Bradley Cooper in that movie. Oh, yo.
I just
Okay,
shared,
that's pretty fucking sick.
I shared a Popeye tracksuit, but it is not a Popeye's tracksuit.
Popeye
It
is just Popeye the Sailor Man, which is still, I would definitely wear that in Japan.
I would definitely wear this anywhere. This actually owns.
That is so fucking cool. I'll wear that to work and get fired.
It's $15 on Wish.com.
That's a steal.
Makes me sad because
You
it
can't
looks
buy it.
like it's not a real image, I don't think, but it looks very comfortable. But knowing that it's $15, there's no way that it is.
Oh, it turns out it's the seller. I thought the item itself had 2,500 reviews.
People are like, "This is so fucking cool."
Folks, go just look up food jumpsuit and see what happens.
I feel like this is a good opportunity for me to do my crime because not only have we been talking about Japan, we've also been talking about food.
And it's
both-
also roughly 45 minutes.
And it's also roughly 45 minutes in. I refuse to do a crime myself before the 40-minute mark.
I wasn't going to, but it was just, you had to do a shot of
we've been
love.
on this. We've been on. Had to do a shot of love. We've been on this tear. Well, I need to look at whatever this thing Arthur just linked. Oh,
Arthur
come on now, dude.
Going ham.
I'm sorry to distract because
These are fucking good, dude.
I love how it's a Captain Crunch tracksuit. The captain's hand is scooping up a big spoonful of those crunch berries we all love, and it does in the image. The person's like the models is the invisible person, but like the arms of the hoodie are in the pockets, and it looks like the person.
It's
Scooping the thing.
It's lined up.
It's fucking cool as hell.
I would like to point out that this is in the women's dresses tab. Which it's not. It's not a woman's dress, but it could be.
Lots of good reviews, though.
Yo, check out the customer photos, bro.
Wait.
DeMarcus is rocking this fit, dude.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
Grey Goose.
It's perfect for me. It fits just right, and he's
5
correct.
stars. It does.
The print, the actual image on the clothes just could not be more different from what is in the photos.
It does help that it is mirrored, but I think I should take this exact picture and recreate it and then just post that on my Instagram. And I think a lot of people would be upset.
Yeah.
Captain Crunch is so huge on the pants and so small on the hoodie.
I like how big he is on the pants though, because that way
it works.
It works so good. But you can also just wear the pants with like a fucking regular t-shirt, and that would also look cool as hell.
That's fucking true. Oh my god.
Fashion podcast, clothing boy crimes, bad boy clothes.
I might need to get these for us.
Yeah, we should all get ourselves a pair and then have a bad boy crimes convention, and then we take a picture and we're like, all right, see ya, and then we all go our separate ways immediately after that.
We don't even have the courage to meet in a public place. We just like meet in a hotel room to take the photo.
we recreate the DeMarcus photo together, but we just make it all include. So it's fits us great, you know. Fits us just right.
We make a joint
all
profile
post
on Wish.
We all post our own separate.
Yeah, no, we all crop it, so it's just each of us have our own little individual thing, and then you know, a lot of people are going to be really mad at me. They'll be like, "This isn't the international man of food I know and love." Okay. Anyway, my crime, because we're talking about food and we're talking about Japan.
Please.
And this is a crime that could only take place in Japan. So, you know, I think we even
Japanese murder.
No, there's actually no murder. This is a nice palate cleanser from the previous crime this episode, which was...
I'm glad. I'm glad to hear it.
It's a little dark. I didn't love that one too much.
Me neither. But it is clickbait. And that's what we need here, folks. I'm naming this episode. I'm naming this episode "Kyle Rittenhouse Kills Travis Scott."
Parentheses Arthur. Arthur was there.
Parentheses with Arthur. Parentheses maybe.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I didn't say that. Didn't last week we talk about returning food, or is that? No. I was talking. I was having a conversation with somebody else about the concept of getting food at the store and it not being what you wanted, and then going and returning it. It's just kind of a weird thing to do, right?
I feel like we talked about that. Maybe.
I feel like this also could have been something we talked about.
You know what else we talked about? What if Shadow Vision was on an airplane that was also a hot tub?
You're trying to derail me. I don't like that. We're gonna have to talk to our therapist about this later. So our friend here, Takashi Ishimoto, which if you Google his name, you're gonna come up with a bunch of other Takashi Ishimotos. I guess it's a pretty common name. I think one of them plays baseball. Sure, I don't know, but according to Vice.com, he might just be the world's greatest criminal mastermind. Or totally fucking bonkers, folks.
No in between.
So this dude's 53 years old. So he's got a little bit of age. And he's like, you know what? Customer's always right. We all know this. Especially in Japan, they're very, I think, it's a polite and courteous culture. And it'd be, you know, they have a little bit more honor than we do in the States. At least as far as businesses are concerned. But our friend Takashi is a little bit of a swindler. He's a little bit of a criminal, hence being on this podcast. But he's just a funny little guy, right? And he said, "What if I were to buy bread and then make it soggy, and then complain that I bought soggy bread, and then ask for a replacement?" And then if we stopped there, that wouldn't be much of a crime. You'd just be wasting bread. But then also, in addition to that, he says, give me all the cash you took in for the day as an apology to the customer. And
they did it?
They did it. And
I just wanted to say before we go on, if all he was doing was just wasting bread, that would still be on this show.
True. Yeah, I would still talk about that and be like, how great, how inventive. But
Here's a way to waste an afternoon.
He out of just doing this bread scam. In many ways, this was like he was doing NFTs before it was cool. He scammed out 30 million yen doing this bread thing.
That's a lot of money.
It's 251,000 US dollars. Still a lot of money, but
that's
just being like, hey, you gave me some soggy bread. Please give me good bread and also all of your money. And they're like, of course. And Japan's also very cash based, so this wouldn't work like outside, like because how much cash would a grocery store have, like on hand?
From my experience of working in a grocery store, approximately by the end of the day, $475.
Yeah, so not a lot, but I'm sure. I mean, this guy, I think he pulled like $2,500 from the incident that led to his arrest, which is also, and 2 loaves of replacement bread.
Two breads?
He got 2 breads. So he's doubling his bread.
I gotta try this shit.
Yeah, so we're in Japan wearing our various.
We can't do it in Japan. They're wise to it now.
Well, we won't do it in Tokyo. We'll go somewhere else because we're going to be in Japan
We'll go to
for a long time.
Osaka.
Yeah, we'll go to Osaka.
Yeah, those hillbillies won't know what hit them.
Oh yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, we know we've consumed enough Japanese culture to know those damn hicks in Osaka. Yeah, and
I call them Osakas because I got suckered in by my bread scheme.
Then I hate to say it, but that's fair. It's totally fair.
Why would you hate to say it? This is my idea. You hate to say my ideas are good, Arthur? You don't like me?
Carry on.
Yeah, so where was yeah. So
true. That's true.
Oh,
that's pretty true.
We'll shut up, man. We'll wear our fits. We'll complain about soggy bread. We'll at worst.
We should get a Wonder Bread outfit.
Yo, Arthur, pull us up a Wonder Bread tracksuit, please.
I want to be looking like Ricky Bobby pulling up to the Shiji Mart.
Could we get just that racing?
The only guy in a Tokyo Drift style race, branded
with
decals.
Honestly, that would be a sick twist in the Fast and Furious. They started getting brand deals.
What if you had those like anime cars where it's like people get those vinyl wraps where it's just like their waifu and like a bunch of other shit, and it's like the car itself is like pink. What if we just did that, but it's like anime Ricky Bobby and then just like a bunch of fucking Wonder Bread stickers? That's hilarious.
And then we go street racing.
Yeah, exactly. I might do that to my car actually.
What do you drive, a Honda Fit?
No, I drive a Hyundai Elantra. Okay.
Ooh.
Twice. Shout out Korea.
What's Elantra Korean for? Fit? The Hyundai Fit?
I don't think Elantra is Korean for anything.
You stupid bitch.
Oh no.
That was just the funniest car I could think of.
I don't drive a Honda Fit. I'm cool.
I used to Nissan Rogue.
I used to drive a BMW. Okay, I was a cool rich boy back in the day.
Oh, respect.
It was your dad's.
and it was mine for a time, and now it's his again. And then he fucked it up, and I had to pay for it to get fixed.
That sounds like
and he didn't tell me how much it's gonna be, so I don't know if I have money right now.
Is he bread scamming you right now?
I think
you gave me this BMW and 2 of the wheels
were soggy.
Two of the tires are soggy. Please give me all the money in your checking account and 2 cars as a replacement.
Someone
Yes,
fill
sir.
these tires with water.
Do you think
You should
water
you should
tires
tell
would
them to bring it to the dealer.
like we have
Tell
water
them
beds and air beds. I mean, I think you could do water tires.
Sure.
Yeah, I think you would not get as good miles to gallon.
What if-
Water's pretty heavy? But
What if we made all roads out of rubber and all car tires out of asphalt?
okay, what does that look like?
You tell me.
Yeah, let's think this through.
Okay, well, you
This is the next in my series of ideas that will never work for so many reasons.
that we'll keep talking about for weeks. Be like, oh, here's another thing. I was thinking about this in the shower. Actually,
The tires would break apart quite quickly.
they crumble to dust. And if they got soggy, it would be really bad.
I genuinely think you should write a book called "The Worst Ideas of All Time."
And just walk through, like, if we made the entirety of the inside of a plane a hot tub, this is why it would be bad.
This would never work.
And it's like 50 pages of just the plain hot tub.
Like, here's the different scenarios in which it might work, but it still won't. But they do solve for one of the issues at a time.
Skillshy's If I Made It.
Honestly,
and then you do a spin-off show where it's how it's made. But
Yeah.
it's how you make a hot tub plane.
And
And then-
you never lose confidence in the idea because you never have any at all.
I'm confident that it cannot work.
But you go through the entire process, you do all the manufacturing, and you still get people to go in the plane, and it still takes off, and then it just cuts to black as soon as it gets a little bit of air, cut to black, and then that's it. Directed by Skill Shy.
Look, if you just okay, so we discussed the double-decker plane idea. Now get this, it is a double-decker plane, but nobody's in the top. It's just helium balloons to offset the weight of the bottom level, which is just all water.
Must
stop
be
at
somewhere.
Would having helium inside a plane help at all?
We have a helium shortage. We got to go full Hindenburg. And that way, if it does explode, the water in the plane will put out the fire.
Yeah, if only the Hindenburg was full of water.
Yeah, if only half of the little. Why don't we do blimps anymore, man? I would love to travel by blimp.
Where?
Where can you just go on a blimp? Or can you just?
There's only like 20 in the
Blimp.
world.
I did blimp rides Austin.
How fast is a blimp?
Oh, there's hot
slow.
air balloons. Yeah, I don't want to ride in a hot air balloon because I'm afraid I would jump out.
Right, I would take the first easy opportunity to die.
Yeah, well, because I'd be like, is there fall damage from up here? What kind of game is this? Good thing I have a hammer. I could break my fall if I'm above water. They did that on Mythbusters, right? It's called a callback to last week.
Woo, and the week before.
Yeah, man.
We've really been hitting this airplane hot tub. Hot tub plane machine 2.
This is Hot Tub Plane Machine 3. And we'll have a Hot Tub Plane Machine recap podcast called The Planes We Used to Hot Tub. It's just a clip show of all the times we talk about Hot Tub Plane Machine. It's just a lot of content.
It's
I love
good
the hot
stuff,
tub.
too.
Hot tub airplane. Get Michael
It's
Lee
pretty
Black
good,
to
right?
talk about what a bad idea it is.
It's such a bad idea in so many ways.
And yet, it's very compelling. It has a lot of dark charisma as an
It
idea.
really does. I would love to watch Brett Michaels and Michael Ian Black and the cast of Girl Code discuss what is wrong with that.
They could go on for quite a while.
Anybody could. It's really easy. And yet everyone's like, the more you talk about it and the more you think about how bad of an idea it is,
The more compelling it is to do.
you kind of still want to do it. You're like, a hot tub in a plane would be sick. How far can we push it? You know? And like, here's the thing. There's already liquids in planes. It's called cans of Coke. It's called water bottles. They have to have all those refreshments. You just nix the refreshments. Save a little bit for weight.
The human body is, for all intents and purposes, 80% hot tub.
It's true.
It's absolutely true.
I'm like
98.7 degrees.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
I have a little fever. It's 0.1 degree. I'm a little hot.
Do you?
Arthur loves it too.
See, you have a little fever.
It's true. I run hot, dude. This is a thick sweater. You don't understand.
You get what you pay for.
Yeah, I would hope you're running a fever for $200.
Oh, I'm running a little fever. This sweatshirt costs $200.
I'm not running a fever. You know how much this shirt cost me? $0 because I got it for free with a Tom Nook shirt.
I got this for free also, but it took a while.
Did your wife give it to you?
No, I purchased it with my own hard-earned money. It was $200. It was actually $220. But this was technically along Kanye West's campaign trail, and it is campaign merchandise, and he cannot accept my funds because he was not on enough ballots to be considered a viable candidate, so he had to give everybody's money back.
Wow. And you saw that coming?
Oh, yeah. I actually did buy this in January 2021, well after the election.
So, honestly, you kind of did your own bad boy crime if you think about it. You sort of hustled Kanye. You kind of soggy breaded Kanye a little bit. Excuse me, Kanye, you're a very soggy candidate.
Your presidential candidacy is quite soggy. Please
give me all of your money and don't.
Please make me the president.
Please be the president twice.
And now you're going to get some good usage out of your little $200 hockey puck.
Yeah. Bought a little hockey puck. A STEM player, as it's known. It's fancy. He's in the tech industry, folks.
Yeah, like a Soulja Boy when he had his little video game console.
Look, Soulja Boy, say what you will about him. The man has never lied about anything.
I mean, they do say Soulja Boy tell him. They wouldn't say that if he wasn't telling the truth.
I forget the outlet, but they did. Soulja Boy, that console was the cause of maybe my favorite headline of all time, which was just a quote by Soulja Boy, which is, "If you think I'm going to get sued, you're retarded."
He's never lied, dude.
I wonder what Momo's mom thinks of Soulja Boy. I wonder if she thinks he's a pabo. I'll text her, actually, because obviously me and Momo's mom are close personal friends.
One of my favorite headlines having to do with a rapper is A$AP Rocky calls homophobia in hip-hop retarded.
Oh, no,
That's really good.
His spirit's in the right place.
I'm getting a lot of Facebook messages about some chairs I posted for sale. If anybody would like some chairs,
I've never looked deeper into this story.
Around Austin, Texas, and you would like to buy a couple chairs and an ottoman, please join the Discord, which you can find on our Twitter at Bad Boy Crimes Pod. Pin tweet, get you access to the Discord at me saying you want to buy some chairs because I need to get rid of these fucking chairs, and they're great chairs. I wish I could keep them, but I don't have room. Someone named Jamie Pounds is asking about the chairs. I think that's a fake.
Will the chairs be autographed for the people out there?
They can be if you want them to. I can autograph the chairs or not.
Who can they be autographed by? Someone
Like if it's
pulls
autographed,
somebody's
I mean, I won't autograph them. I'm not related to the chair.
Fly you out here to autograph the chairs.
If my connecting flight to Japan is in Austin, I will sign the chairs. So I've never looked deeper into this ASAP Rocky calls homophobia and hip hop retarded story, but here's a great quote that he said after that. I don't give a fuck about your business. Man, if you're gay, we can be friends. If you're straight, we can be friends. I'm not gay. I don't plan on being gay. I don't condone it, and I'm not saying I'm against it. I really don't give a fuck, and I don't think anyone should care about what another man's preference is, unless he's interested, if you know what I'm saying.
That's all. I mean, it's not quite woke because he doesn't condone it, but other than that one little piece, there's not that much wrong with what he said.
I mean, he does say, I don't plan on being gay. I don't condone it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't plan on being gay either. Now, I do condone being gay, but I don't plan on being gay.
Now, I'm the opposite. I do plan on it, but I dread it because I do not condone it.
I'm so sorry.
Look,
That's a rough limbo to exist in.
I'm in hell.
it's a plan to fail. Who gives a fuck? I like women. I love women. I'm not going to not be your friend because you like men. As long as you're a great person and, aside from that, you don't bother me and make me uncomfortable, then let's be friends, dude. It doesn't matter.
What did he mean by unless you're interested, if you know what I mean?
I don't know what he means.
I think it's like, if you're interested in being gay, then be gay. But if you're not, then don't. I don't know.
It's like if you want to slide into those DMs.
It kind of sounds like he changed his mind after saying he did not plan on being gay and decided that now he was planning on it. And if you're interested, to contact him.
Maybe. ASAP Rocky, get on the cast. Explain what you meant. I know this is an offhanded comment you made in 2012, but
Oh, if it's in 2012, you can say whatever you want. That's fine. Honestly, for 2012, that was pretty woke.
it is pretty woke for 2012. I thought that was more recent. I just looked at it.
Yeah, well,
Total
come on the cast
exoneration.
and tell us if your plans have changed since then.
Yeah, I don't know if you have been gay yet, but you may plan to be being gay in the future from now. Who's to say?
Well, maybe it's like Tom Hardy, because Tom Hardy's like, I'm an actor. Of course, I've had sex with men. You know,
Hell yeah,
maybe he's like, maybe it changes. I don't know.
I love that
Not-
quote. You could
It's a
just
great quote.
apply it to any job.
Yeah.
I'm a firefighter, man. Of course.
I'm a Twitch streamer. Of course, I've had sex with men.
I'm a podcaster.
What do you think, folks? What do you think we do after we hit stop recording at the Bad Boy Crime Studios?
Here's a hint. None of our episodes are edited. So it's not that.
Yeah, we sit around and chat for a little bit, and then I go like play video games or something,
Yeah, that's the truth.
or go to
about
the
it.
movies by myself,
Yeah.
which is great. That's what I'm doing later today.
I go straight to chatroulette.com.
Oh no!
What do you do there?
Oh, just hang out.
I bet you're hanging out.
We got to save this for Soundvember.
Oh man!
What a great
2022, the
podcast.
year of Bad Boy Crimes.
The year of Bad Boy Crimes and Chat Roulette, which I'm going to check now if it still exists.
That'd be fun. It's funny to do the podcast like you're just on Chat Roulette, and I guess you're doing the podcast at the same time. So you're talking to us, but like people are just gonna
They're going to file in.
They're gonna see you and get only 1/3 of the podcast. I'd be like, "What's
That would be good.
That's a little guerrilla marketing, right?"
I'm sorry, I'm distracted.
Yeah.
I'm on Chat Roulette right now.
Have you seen any penises?
This person skipped me. Okay. Oh no.
Try and
Oh,
do
Well,
some guerrilla marketing. Tell somebody about the podcast.
people keep skipping me because I'm not talking to them.
oh! I tried to type in chat roulette, and then I fucked up and typed in Charlotte Roos instead, which is
Is that the name of a cat in Aristocats?
no, that's the name. That's Toulouse. Why does chat roulette look like this? This looks fucking weird. Why do I need to sign in with Google or Facebook?
They gotta track you.
I'm not doing that.
Didn't
You
ask
gotta-
me to sign
Are you
in. I'm
smiling at
VIP.
strangers?
I'm proud of you, Arthur. I think you're doing great.
Thank you.
I don't know what that means. Do you want
know
to
what
do
I'm
a
doing
crime?
great?
You want to do a crime, or do you just want to
Well,
go away forever? Ghost
you-
me once again.
Oh, I will. But before I do,
He won't ghost me though.
that's right.
I think this podcast is infinitely more fun to do than to listen to.
Yeah,
That has to be true.
it has. I mean, it's because it's so fun to do.
That hardly
It
feels
is
worth
very fun
saying.
to do.
It's
I'm just now realizing how many visual bits we've all done. That all of the clothes. That's just for us.
just the
Well,
chat.
we've been using descriptive words to describe these clothing options.
We started
we've
doing
been
that
naming them.
eventually.
We named them.
And I think people like to be a fly on the wall and be like, "Oh, these are just three pals talking about their gay little trip to Japan, where they wear matching cereal outfits." But that's fun, you know. That's nice.
It might be fun.
I've saved the link. I think I'm getting that suit. I was-
The Captain Crunch one.
yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I think I might get that as well. Honestly,
Can one of you get it for me?
Yeah.
I'm kind of short on funds at the moment.
You can't.
Well, I
spend a lot
actually-
of money
I
on a
don't-
sweatshirt.
I need to-
My fashion budget's
I need to figure out how much money I have because of the whole car thing. The whole
how much
soggy
could
car
2
issue.
BMW tires cost?
Well, and also to pay for it to be. I don't know. I don't know how much any of this shit costs.
$9,000.
Well, I hope it's not that much. I don't have that much in that one account. So
With any luck, Captain Crunch will be court-martialed and our money will be refunded.
true. Yeah. Wait.
Can't wait for a Captain Crunch movie.
Oh yeah, with Chris Pratt.
Yeah, it's cereal into the cereal verse.
Into the Serial Verse was a great bit that we did.
Did we do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, we've done Into the Serial Verse and Into the 007 verse.
I was going to talk about Sam Gore, but maybe you've talked about that on the podcast before.
No one in planet's history has heard of who Sam Gorb is.
Sam Gore, it was a Chinese, Canadian drug syndicate run by Seichi Lop.
Oh, this
And
sounds like some Yakuza shit, like with the triads.
Well, it is.
As
Yeah,
like
it's
secret, other characters you have to fight before you get back to the main plot line of dealing with your father figure that hates you, and you're shirtless on a rooftop, and it's a Yakuza
totally.
game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's Chinese, but yeah.
Well, right, but there's like a subplot. There's always like a chapter 8 villain where they're in the Chinese triads. You have to take care of that. You also have to take care of the Koreans before you deal with the main Japanese bad guy.
Coach, I hate to admit this to you. I know we've bonded over talking about Yakuza tropes.
Yeah.
But all of my information about those games comes from IGN video reviews.
Oh no. You should play them, man. They're good.
I've
You would
downloaded.
like them.
Yeah, no, I've actually started.
Downloaded an IGN video review actually of it.
Yeah, if you want me to send that over anytime, I'll send you a Dropbox link.
I watch it when my Wi-Fi goes out all the time.
Yeah, when I have the sweetie over, I'll be like, "Hey, I know just the thing to put on." I'll shoot you a DM. Be like, hey, now's the time for that IGN video review. I need it now.
And then 2 hours later,
message
he will
on
reply.
PlayStation.
2
I'll
hours
message
later,
you on
he will reply.
PlayStation for it.
2
I
hours
was
later,
sleeping.
I was asleep. I'll do this right away. And then a short 3 days later, you will have your link.
Well, it'll probably be relevant by then too, so it's fine. I'll be like, oh, that's classic Arthur.
It is exactly classic.
The trick is to be so consistent in your bad behavior that it just becomes part of your brand.
It's fun.
You're telling me.
You're also telling me. For better or for worse.
Well, this is I read like a very long article about this a while ago and thought it would be good for the show, but I'm realizing now I've forgotten most of it. So I think it'll be good for next time if you'll have me.
Depends what you're wearing.
Well, we all should be wearing the same thing.
I recently found my Coach and Skillshare t-shirt in my closet, and I was like, oh yeah, I should wear this for an episode, and I never will.
I wear it sometimes.
It's true, you do.
Yeah, I just realized that if we all wear matching Captain Crunch tracksuits to Japan, that will add a lot of credibility to our claims that bread is too soggy.
Because the thing about soggy cereal.
This thing not being soggy is something of a priority for us.
Soggy bread. I don't know how do you say soggy bread? A pan, so pan would be bread. What's soggy in
shan't be
Japanese?
trying.
Yeah, I don't have the aesthetics to do that voice.
That's how the Nitori pan is how you would say it, I think.
Nepali?
That's good. We'll have you say it to them, and me and Arthur will stand in the back
I'll just
menacing.
drop this bread on the counter and be like Nitori pan, and then stick my hand out, and they'll be like yen.
Yen. Mucho yen.
I think by the time we work out this trip, I'll probably have the rest of the Japanese words down for this.
Look, those yokels in Osaka don't even speak that well anyway.
Oh, well, yeah, no, I'd have to get the Osakan dialect down for that, which I know in anime and other Japanese video games is very different.
I'll convince them I'm a local with my traditional Osakan laugh. Fucking idiots.
Who is this for? It's for the two of us. I don't even think it's really for Skillshare at this point.
I'm enjoying it. I don't understand it, but it's very funny.
Go, watch an anime that hopefully has a fucking transfer student from Osaka, and they'll have a country accent in the fucking subtitles, and you'll go, I see what they're talking about now. There you go. Then you're in on the fucking joke.
I gotta be honest. I was mostly just going on the idea that everywhere that isn't Tokyo is.
No,
That's
it's
kind of what I was doing.
No, so I just unmasked a little too hard. I revealed a little bit
of a self-report.
Shout out Among Us. I missed that game.
Osaka. It's
No,
gone,
it's-
dude.
I just
They
miss
deleted
playing
it.
I miss playing with my
Donald Trump executive order deleted Among Us as his final day in office.
They had an Among Us cake at the H Mart. I was tempted to buy it.
That's cool.
I wouldn't
It said
trust
rest
what's in a cake.
That's a sus cake.
and it said "Rest in peace." Because the game no
In
longer
this
is-
episode,
It said "Rest in peace" and it was pointing at me. And I said, "This is interesting."
I'm gonna name this episode "Sussy Cupcakes."
Oh no! Oh no! Sussy cupcakes and soggy bread.
How great is that?
Dude, in a lot of ways, those cupcakes were kind of soggy bread as well.
Once again, way more in sync than we could ever plan to be. Which that's true because there was the one time we tried to plan things and I said, let's do a music themed episode. And Coach said no and did a completely unrelated crime.
Yeah.
With a week's notice.
That's why we can't try. We just have to just let God decide.
Yeah.
It's so fun doing this show sometimes.
It's a great time.
I do have another crime.
Okay.
It is something I looked up right before the show because I realized that Sam Gore deserved more attention. But this is the murder of Riki Dozan. Japanese also. But he was a wrestler.
Oh, they have cool wrestling in Japan.
They do. He seemed to be, I don't know a lot about it, but he seemed to be like, I don't really know about the spectrum of professional wrestling in
There's
Japan.
like one guy that I know of that I can't remember. It's some Tiger something. He's pretty famous in Western circles. Jillian Dugzone, I know you're not listening, but Matt is. So Matt, you should tell Jillian to watch Japanese wrestling.
And also tell her to listen to Bad Boy Crimes, the podcast.
Yeah. Tell her to put me on the show once again.
Before me, I've only really.
You've been on twice. I've been on three times.
Yeah, I feel like that's not really fair. I don't know.
It's fine.
Get Arthur on the Doug Zone. How about that? I think
Arthur, do you listen to the Doug Zone?
Matt, grab a pen. No, I need to now. Now that I'm invested in the Dougiverse.
The lore.
Now that I'm into the Dougiverse.
Well, it's actually part of the Cretan Podcast Network averse.
Yeah, we are a network now.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if you're aware of that. We have as many as 12 podcasts.
We have 3 with many more ideas on the way.
A lot are coming up, and a lot of them are just the same 6 people.
It's just different configurations of the same 6 people doing podcasts, which is very funny, I think.
That's what's up.
It's like, you don't like this skill shy and coach dynamic? Well, maybe there's a coach and Matt show, or a skill shy and fucking comrade show. Or
maybe you just need new contexts in which to enjoy skill and coach.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Let's do a second podcast. It's also just us.
Food boy crimes, which is just it's the same episodes. We just edit out the crime parts
because all we talk about is food. It's Food Brewery. It's not our fault.
Yeah, it's a themed month that we came up with in the middle of the month.
We came up with in the middle of the last week's episode. Actually, to be fair, Ethan came up with it.
Hey, we'll have one more Monday in February. So
it's true.
Three of the 4 Mondays in February are food related. That's as good as you could ask for us.
As long as next week is also food related.
Yeah. All right, Arthur, tell your fucking cry. We keep collectively having ADHD.
I like it.
Finish a thought. It's probably very unlistenable to a lot of people.
I mean, the numbers, they show something. I'm not going to say if they bear out or if they show differently.
Okay, so very famous Japanese wrestler who went out drinking one night in 1963. Huge mistake. Never go out drinking in 1963.
Everyone I know who has gone out drinking in 1963 has died.
In the fucking ground.
Or don't be in Japan at night. The police will be like, what are you doing? Go home.
Yeah, I've heard all of Japan is a sundown town.
Don't go to Japan.
Especially for us when we're on our little trip. They're not going to like 2 white guys and one whatever wandering about at night. They're going to think we're up to no good in our cereal outfits.
In our cereal outfits and bulletproof vests.
Hell yeah! Now I'm definitely in.
And we all walk around with the same like walk cycles as GTA characters.
We all have a bottle of Grey Goose in one hand.
Shout out to Marcus.
Shout out to Marcus, dude.
Come on,
Folks at
podcast.
home, go find DeMarcus. Just say sick fit. I don't know how to find him, but you could. We got some sleuths in our midst.
Yeah, we have fans that keep track of everybody's
Some
location.
real gumshoes.
Oh. And maybe we could cut that out a little bit. Anyway, Arthur, please. I'm trying to reel us in.
Let's see. A member of the Yakuza alleged that this wrestler had stepped on his shoe and demanded an apology.
Me.
Can't be getting your shoes scuffed.
No.
The fresh new Pizza Hut pie tops?
Yeah, he stepped on his shoe and accidentally ordered a pizza. The Yakuza's like, the fuck, man? I'm out $5.99 for this 2-topping medium pizza from Pizza Hut.
Sure, it's a great deal, but still.
Still, yeah, I mean, times is tough. We're only experiencing the post-war economic miracle from World War II. Famously good time for Japan, but man, I can't afford $5.99 for this 2-topping pizza from the Pizza Hut pie tops. Not an ad.
I'm giving all my money to Yukio Mishima.
Yes.
And becoming
that
insane.
won't be a poor investment.
I guess that's more something that the bodybuilding wrestler would have done than the Yakuza guy.
Yeah.
Let's see. The Yakuza member demanded an apology from the wrestler. The wrestler refused. The Yakuza member pulled out a knife from his belt, and the wrestler said, quote, "I understand. Let's make up. I apologize." The Yakuza member refused the apology, and the wrestler punched him in the face, knocking him against a wall. Wait, did I get this backwards?
Oh, no.
Did I fuck this up?
Whose shoe was it?
It was the wrestler's shoe. I did have it backwards.
Wait, so the Yakuza...
As a consolation, Arthur, I was not listening close enough to tell the difference.
I think the audience would probably agree with you.
So the wrestler stepped on the Yakuza's
No, the
shoe.
Yakuza, I had it backwards. The Yakuza member
The Yakuza stepped on the wrestler's shoe.
Yes.
And then did the wrestler pull the knife, or did the wrestler was like, "Hey, apologize," and the Yakuza's like, "How about a knife?" And then the wrestler's like, "No," or what? Like
I'll
start over. Let's start over.
Wow,
Play the theme song.
The rare 4 crimes in one episode.
Okay. The wrestler alleged that the Yakuza member stepped on the wrestler's shoe and demanded an apology. The Yakuza member refused, and the two began to argue. The Yakuza member pulled out the knife. Then the wrestler, who had been the one to demand the apology, apologized because of the knife.
Little bitch.
That's true. The Yakuza member refused the apology, and Rikidozan, the wrestler, punched him in the face, knocking him against the wall. The wrestler then mounted the Yakuza member and punched him on the ground until the Yakuza member stabbed him once in the abdomen. Then fled the scene. The wrestler went to the hospital. Soon afterward, the man who stabbed him came to the hospital and apologized. So, a good amount of sort of a comedy.
And then did Ricky Doza say, "Stuff your sorries in a sack"?
No, he bowed his head and accepted responsibility. No way.
Little bitch.
No, his boss bowed his head and accepted responsibility. I am a professional storyteller.
I'll tell you, I do that shit all the time, and I just don't mention it. Nobody looks it up. Nobody fact checks this shit.
Oh yeah. And I'm just here like, wow, this is great.
Very cool.
Anyway, the wrestler probably would have lived, but he kept drinking throughout his treatment and died a week later.
Shout out to the Yakuza boss who accepted responsibility, though. That's very noble.
Yeah, that's a boss ass move. How
That's
great is
real
owning
girl
up to your
boss.
mistakes?
I don't.
I'm not pointing this at anyone in the call right now, but just accepting what you've done wrong, acknowledging it, and moving forward. It's a real nice thing to do.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Is this another thing for couples therapy that I have to facilitate?
Yeah. I need to be in couples therapy with Coach and with Arthur separately. So I don't get along with anyone.
I think we don't.
And
need
I'm
it
the
anymore.
chill one.
I don't think we need it.
We're all friends here. We're all having a good time.
We're all going to take one picture wearing matching Captain Crunch fits and never speak again.
Honestly, we could sell that picture as an NFT, dude. You NFT the Captain Crunch fit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Totally.
Oh, NFTs are so bad.
Totally.
And I know all about them because I watched a 2-hour-long video about it. Right, Arthur?
2 hours and what, like 40 minutes? Maybe just 20 minutes.
Yeah, still. Shout out Folding Ideas.
I was speaking with someone at work. We were talking about NFTs and their destructive influence, and I was like, "Oh yeah, so you must have watched that video," because he referred to something, and he was like, "No." Like it was humiliating. It's embarrassing to refer to like a YouTube video you just watched. For the other person to have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
I do that all the time. When I hang out with a sweetie, I'm like, get a load of. I just go off on a tangent about like some fucking 30-minute long food video I just watched about like turning like a crunch, like filling a crunch wrap with like In-N-Out ingredients and being like, oh, this is so great. It was really funny. And just like, okay.
Maybe we don't need to worry about any girl listening to this podcast.
and then I go, okay, like Ness, and then she's just like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm good at voices. I could do Sonic the Hedgehog.
I can do Robbie Goodwin.
Oh, can you?
No. I could do Robbie Goodwin doing an impression of Mark Maron. I'll do Robbie's Mark Maron. So, like, who are your guys? That's it.
Well, I obviously can't participate, but I'll say it was perfect.
Thank you. I love Robbie, by the way.
Yeah, we love Robbie. Robbie, come on the podcast. Don't defend yourself because you haven't done anything wrong, even though there's that one time you said it'd be funny if I died. Other than that, you haven't done anything wrong. And
other than the glaring elephant in the room of the thing that you've done wrong. Don't worry about it.
Personally wronging Dalton Pruitt. You haven't done anything wrong. I'm kidding. Dalton, you can also come on the podcast. Probably not both of you at the same time.
Yeah.
Or unless you want to. I don't care.
We can do. Yeah. Dalton is fine. Arthur, do you have any knowledge of Dalton's personal feelings?
No. No,
I don't know. You're in the industry.
Damn, that's so true. But no.
So true, bestie.
I have no information that isn't like accessible to everyone.
Okay. Do you have any personal information that's not accessible to other people? That just on anything?
Like my social security number?
Yeah, anything that's not public knowledge. If you just want to share that,
I'll put it in the Discord. That's another incentive.
All right.
To join the Discord.
Join the Discord.
Woo! Follow us on Twitter. We have. I love all 50 of our friends on Twitter.
We have 55 followers. Actually, I think 56.
Yeah, but like at least 6 of those are me and you.
Shout out Charlie Foxtrot.
Shout out Farley.
Don't
Farley
follow him.
Foxtrot. Yeah, do not follow him. His Twitter is terrible. But shout out, dude. That's it.
Shout out to Beeple, king of NFTs.
Yeah. Oh, what a classic thing to sell that art collection for $1 bajillion just to prop up the price of what was it, Ethereum? Yeah.
Yeah. I've been saying this for a decade. Honestly, I've always said it that NFTs are bad.
Dude, I have like $20 of crypto in my Coinbase account, and the prices on that fluctuate wildly within it, like upwards of like $5 either way in a day, and that's out of $20.
Yeah,
of like nothing I've even put into it, just acquiring free things. It's genuinely very concerning.
That also happens to me, except it starts like $40 down from where I bought it, and then it fluctuates.
I like obviously hate crypto, but I do. Yeah. I did have to buy a bunch at one point just to get. Just to get an ape. So.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you need the ape. You got to get invited to those parties.
Well, and also with all the MMOs.
Yeah, it's just about status for me.
Yeah, it's just like, well, you want to look like yourself in the metaverse? No, you want to be a bored ape with a yacht.
Yeah. We should do a podcast from within the metaverse.
Honestly, and I want to be honest here. Honestly, I want to be honest here. No.
No, but I said that as a joke, but like having like a podcast but outside, but it's podcast but in the metaverse, and you just do a podcast to record that and people could walk up and request to join. That would be cool.
This is just my idea of doing a podcast in Twitter Spaces.
Maybe we could get in touch with Epic Games and do a live Bad Boy Crimes inside Fortnite.
I would
not do that because they supported Travis Scott, who did kill Kyle Rittenhouse, as I remember.
Right. It was the other way around.
Oh, yeah.
That was clickbait, Arthur. You idiot. You fell for it.
It was actually very cool. They came at each other with swords like samurai do in the animes. And then when they struck each other, they both fell.
Kyle Rittenhouse and Travis Scott were jousting.
And it was raining, and then it cuts to black, directed by Coach.
And the screenshot of just the cast, the credits, that's an NFT.
Yeah. What are we doing?
We're doing more of the worst idea of all time. Okay, here's another hot tub plane machine idea. Fucking, what if, you ready for this?
Your mom.
I really thought that I could come up with one, but it's hard. What if it was a pillow, but
it was also a pet?
What if we do pet rocks?
That already exists.
That's
okay. What if we do pet rocks, but we say that they're magic, and if you have certain ones, they help you get a boyfriend?
Okay, so you're just combining crystals with pet rocks.
Yeah. You get it.
Both the market, the Venn diagram of the markets of those two things is just a circle. What rock do you have there, or two rocks?
I have many interesting rocks and crystals.
Or do you believe in rocks and crystals, Arthur?
No,
I believe that they're cool.
It's tragic.
Cool.
Coach, you also have.
Yeah, I don't believe in them though. I just think they're.
But
cool.
you also have a black diamond.
I have a black opal.
Yeah.
Oh, those are nice.
I wanted to make you mad by calling it a diamond.
I bought a geode at a street market the other day.
Oh, I love geodes. They're so cool.
Arthur, we gotta have you on for
geodes.
We gotta have you on for Noisevember. Just jiggle your rocks around.
I'd love nothing more.
I don't know if you're aware, but we will have a Noisevember episode where it's just noises. Not this week.
There's no words, just sounds.
Wow.
Are you practicing?
Just a little taste. Yeah, it's a little teaser.
That's the sound when you get hit in Dark Souls 1.
Oof.
Oh.
It's the sound when you get hit in Minecraft. Okay, it doesn't all need to be sounds where you get hit.
Blah.
You get it.
Do we ever talk about? Oh, I like that one.
Ooh.
That one sounded backwards.
Ooh. Well, maybe I have a secret talent.
Did we ever talk about Dracsearch.com?
No, what?
It was a
No,
website.
and we never will. Goodbye.
Have a good night.
No, we're not doing that. That's rude. Our good friend Arthur is here to talk about dragsearch.com.
I mean, I don't know that it's a good closer. It was just like, I forget what the origin of it was, but it was just Google. Because you could just, I don't know if you still can, but you used to be able to just make like your own version of Google. It would just Google search for you, but every time you press the search button, it would go, bleh.
What's it called?
Dracsearch. It no longer exists, but it was what if Dracula, or what if Google was Dracula, was the premise.
Gotcha. You know, it is a good
If
closer.
Google is Dracula, that's fucking. What does that look like? I don't know, man.
Well, I do know. I saw it, and I'm fucking talking about it.
Did you guys know that Dracula? Did you guys know that Dracula and Nosferatu are different dudes?
Yes.
Sure.
I thought Dracula was like yassified Nosferatu. That was like the gritty reboot.
Dracula is kind of a hot Nosferatu in a
Right?
lot of ways.
That would have been a good parody of that reality
In like
show.
1956.
That reality show on Fox, like The Swan, I think it was called, where they give you plastic surgery. As if Nosferatu got plastic surgery and became Dracula.
Wow, we could
Honestly,
we could have written a skit for SNL
Into the-
years ago.
That would rule.
Into the Dracula verse.
Yeah, we
There's
could
a
have
lot
written
of
that 6 years
Draculas.
ago. We could have written it 6 years ago, and it only would have been 10 years too late.
Yeah.
Look, 16 years ago, I was not in the know enough.
Yeah.
I wasn't born yet.
Yeah.
You know, it is a good closer. Wish.com. Purchase a Captain Crunch Berries outfit today.
Link in the
For the
description.
three of us.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to link it in the description. Hashtag not an ad.
We just want you to have some drip.
And
Yeah, I'm going to get top and pants quintuple XL.
We will be starting a GoFundMe for Coach to pay for.
Yes.
It's important, not the car, not his car. It will be for the tracksuit only. After the $35 are raised, it will be shut down.
Thank you. I know this is a tough time for me paying for my dad's fucking car. And I appreciate the generosity and the support of all my friends and fans. I consider, this is a parasocial relationship where I consider you all my close personal friends, and I love you.
We do it all for you. We do it all for the fans.
This is a parasocial relationship, but it's the opposite way that you would expect. We are clinging to our fans, and they are so indifferent.
I think that's a good place to stop, as any. Yeah.
Woo, woo, woo. Soundvember coming soon. Goodbye.